Use plenty of real salt in your diet. Salt is not bad for you, it's good for you. I use Redmond's real salt because it's a very trustworthy salt that's protected from any kind of ocean pollution or any other kind of pollution. Do not be afraid of salt. Salt to taste. If your meat is not salty enough, add more salt. This is very, very important to help fight the carbohydrate withdrawal symptoms, but also to give your body enough sodium and chloride, both of which are essential elements that your body needs on a daily basis in order to function optimally. Do not be afraid of salt. Use plenty of real salt in your diet. Salt is not bad for you.
So that's Ken Berry talking about salt. And I'm going to tell you from a personal experience that I'm in total agreement with him. Upon going carnivore and keto, I discovered what night cramps and even day cramps felt like. And they were the most miserable thing on this planet for me. It would wake me up out of a sleep. And for me, when I wake up out of a sleep, I'm up for hours and hours and hours. And that's not good when you're working a day job or when you have, people to see and, people to care for and work to do. And it's not a suitable lifestyle, not for someone like myself who I needed my sleep. And sleep has always been extremely valuable to me. I'm even a napper, even if it's just 20 minutes. My husband will say, I can't get a 20-minute nap. That's just not enough for me. But I say, if I get a 20-minute nap, that's enough to sustain me. And then I can get busy with the rest of my day. So here I am. I'm doing carnivore and keto, and I'm learning a lot about myself. And I'm thinking I've got, some real big problems because what in the world? I'm getting these cramps. Nobody was talking about them. Nothing I was watching where they were showing me that other people in this lifestyle were going through what I was going through. I thought I was a standalone victim. And I even thought that it was a childhood leg condition that I had very, very young. I think I was born with it, to be honest with you. And I remember I had braces on my feet and my legs when I was very young. And I obviously, just like Forrest Gump, I don't need them anymore. And I haven't had them in years. And I've had fully functional legs. I was in gymnastics and I played every sport known to man. However, when this all, surfaced, the cramps surfaced, I found out that this is not going to be good for me. I had to go crazy looking for the answers. I come to learn, you can see the smoke from this is smoking. I come to learn that I also had an adrenal situation going on there where my adrenals were very taxed. They say there's no such thing as a condition called adrenal fatigue, but I'm going to refer to it as such because my adrenals, they needed a lot of love and care. Well, I come to find out that adrenals do, in fact, respond to salt. And I always craved more salt than the rest of the people I knew. I was always dumping salt on everything. Everybody else was just getting by with the way it came, and nobody added salt. And I'm like, something wrong with me. Come to find out that it wasn't so much that it was wrong with me. It was just that my adrenals were demanding it. And it got to the point where I was waking up, like I said, with cramps, to the point where they would just feel like they were bruised the next day when I recovered and went back to sleep and woke up the next day. Where the cramp was, I ultimately felt like there was a bruise. And there never was a bruise, but it sure felt like it was tender and sore and just very noticeable. So my body responds to extra salt. And a lot of people might have that same story. There are people who use no salt at all. In fact, when they use salt, they don't feel well. So I suppose you have to listen to your body, understand it for what it's saying to you, and feed it what it needs. But I'm going to say that I'm in the camp of salt for me was what my body required. And, if you take some salt and it helps your cramps, then that's something to be looking into. Maybe you want see where else it might help you. Maybe it helps you with energy, and perhaps it just mood. It might just help with mood. It's an electrolyte, so it does make sense that you're gonna feel better if your body needs it. So I am a team salt.